Here in Phoenix, the roof is closed and the AC is pumping. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base paths, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He will lead this one off today. Well, Harold Reynolds, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit.
First 2 batters of the game, back-to-back hits. Not a good start for the pitcher, but the offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
Altair.
Stepping in now, Aaron Altair, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 3 homers, and a dozen RBIs. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch inside. The throw. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, this team has to be hoping that Michael Franco can get some of his mojo back. Last month, he had less than 5 RBIs. He's one of the guys they count on to produce runs, and he's not really doing that much right now. So we'll see if the new page on the calendar helps get this guy going. Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies strand 1, and now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Aaron Nola gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, so far, Matt, he has been one of the most dominating pitchers in the game. All you got to do is look at that ERA. Low 1s, you just don't see that. He's able to get you out so many different ways. Striking guys out, ground balls, pop flies. I'm looking forward to another great performance in this game.
Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So stepping in, Jeremy Hazelbaker. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike two.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jeremy Hazelbaker becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike two. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Matt Holliday standing in now. He comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at. Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
7, Maikel Franco.
At the plate, Maikel Franco. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1 and 2. Now the fastball is right. By him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And I'm looking out there in the outfield and seeing J.D. Martinez. Talk about changing your way you play. He's become a pretty good outfielder out there in right field.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, there's another single. Now they're first and second, 1 out. You better get this guy early, though. That's what the good ones do. They settle in. You better take advantage while you have him in trouble.
Striding forward for his first chance, Freddie Galvis, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray, 1 for 6. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Drury has it to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Here's J.D. Martinez. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way out in front.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here comes another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ready with another 0-2. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. And now a pitch swung on and lifted toward Holiday and straightaway left. And that's out number 2. Stepping in, Andres Blanco. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Thanks again for joining us from inside the air-conditioned Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Nola. 9-1-2 due up. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 away, it's time to give you a good look at the standings out west in the National League as you see where the Diamondbacks sit entering play here today. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First offering on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Striding in once again, Aaron Altair. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Altair.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
That ball's off the plate. He pulls his hands in and gets the base hit to the outfield. And the only way you hit that inside pitch is if you're looking for it. Look at the screen right here. That ball's not even in the zone. He had to be looking inside to hit that ball.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats. A foul ball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, number 45. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Chris Herman. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Settling in now, Robbie Ray. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And there is Matt Holliday now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Holliday.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Number 45 will back up and put this away for a long out. Number 1.
Third baseman, Michael.
Ready for another
Franco.
chance? Michael Franco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here it comes. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Under it is the center fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready now. Travis d'Arnaud.
d'Arnaud.
He reached on a single in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Herman has a play, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Chris Owings now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to
Number
stay as
16.
patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting. Left fielder, Jeremy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick out.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Digging in to try it again. Freddie Galvis. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Galvis.
First offering on its way. pulled high in the air out to left field. Baker's under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Aaron Nola. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, 0 and 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
The 0-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. No runs on 6 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1.
Martinez.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brandon Drury.
This one's down to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Soft liner towards center, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Little soft liner to center field, and that's one you sit there and go, oh, finally, I got a break.
Number 45.
Stepping up now, number 45. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Tap foul at home plate. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Baker moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
For Philadelphia.
Ready once again, Aaron Altair. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Outside, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a liner toward Owings, and caught there by Owings. And that will become out number 2.
Tommy.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. How he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Another 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Chris Herman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Darno has it, and he makes the throw to first. Herman is retired, and there's one away.
The pitcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robbie Ray comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Robbie Ray becomes out number 2 this inning. Chris Owings stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We are still scoreless. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging is Holliday, as this one's on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman number 7.
Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hazelbaker ranging back, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Oh, what an effort. Line drive over the third baseman's head, but did you see how high he got off the ground? What an effort to try to grab that ball.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. In now, Freddie Galvis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Into the box now, Aaron Nola. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. His career numbers in this matchup, 1 for 3. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Martinez has a read on it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups. This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
He'll try again, 1-2. Ball 2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jeremy Hazelbaker is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Goldschmidt.
Striding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so This has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now, he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes you feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Altair is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. This ball will be chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 1-0. Jorge De La Rosa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
29, Jorge De La Rosa.
Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Herrera.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Down the first baseline, taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Aaron Altair comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a foul pop behind the plate, and he'll reach over to his left to make the play, and there's your second out. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to float around with. He's been swinging about really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Phillies. Kevin Segrist is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Andres Blanco will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Number 45 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
And there's the backup catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's moved into the on-deck circle to pinch hit here. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ketel Marte will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Ketel Marte.
In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little tapper. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Chris Iannetta will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Daniel Descalso will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Iannetta.
Matt Holliday is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a neck high fastball that time. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
This is the strangest at bat, Matt. We're sitting here with a 3-2 count, and there's not been one pitch in the strike zone yet. The hitter's being a little too aggressive. Take your walk if he's going to give it to you.
Number 45 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting,
Michael Franco will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to left. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Owings onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more. Freddie Galvis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 54.
Number 5 will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Hector Neris
for
enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Here's Chris Owings now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Jeremy Hazelbaker comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Jeremy Hazelbaker goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Holiday is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Aaron Nola earns win number 7 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Robbie Ray takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. Hector Neris hammers down the save, his 26th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 1 run on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street Station.